great afternoon. Happy and blessed Wednesday, everyone. Grateful and blessed Wednesday. It is the last Wednesday of October. For those, though, who are new here, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. My name is Catherine Barnett, and I go by Cat Barnett. And this is the Cat Barnett Podcast, episode 67, rocking and rolling. And what can I say, man? We are about to start a new month. Next Wednesday will be the start of a brand new week in a brand new month in November. And I'm just grateful, y'all, and excited of what I have in store. Um, I'm a lot busier, so I'm just trying to make sure I stay on top of everything. But continue to give me grace, y'all, as we continue to all grow and flow in this thing called life. And that's what it's about because I also help women who struggle with confidence in their faith and fitness develop strategies and systems that lead them to gain clarity, direction, and purpose so that they can be fulfilled as they walk in their calling faithfully. And this is what I'm doing as well each and every week. This is a part of my calling, this is a part of my purpose. And as I was preparing like the podcast episode for this week, I got to thinking like what's a one of the reasons why I believe like people don't succeed or people don't reach the highest height that they have for themselves or the goals that they set out for themselves. And it brought me to the topic of today, which is preparation. I believe so many people don't succeed or don't reach their goals and dreams because they fail to prepare. Yes, you have to work hard and it requires sacrifice, and, ambition, grit, all those things are needed to reach your goals. But I think one of the key things that are overlooked is, planning, the preparation, preparing to know what it takes to reach your goals, having a plan, having it mapped out, and then, you know, taking those steps and being proactive towards your goals. So, hey, friend, welcome, welcome, everyone. Thanks for being here. And, you know, I think it's very important to prepare for anything and to stay ready. And, so I'll go over today, key reasons on why you should always stay ready so you don't got to get ready when it comes to whatever goals you have. And then we'll go over like some tips, strategies on how you can prepare for anything so you don't feel underprepared, so you don't feel like you don't have all the tools that you need to advance. So I believe it's important to stay ready to prepare for anything, to maintain confidence, handle challenges with a calm and strategic mindset, and to be ready to seize any opportunities. So preparation allows you to be proactive, like I stated before, rather than reactive. It builds resilience and ensures you can minimize negative impacts from any unexpected events like emergencies or career changes. So staying ready involves a consistent lifestyle of preparation in areas like mental prepar- uh, preparation, skills, resources, and planning for both difficult situations and positive opportunities. So, key reasons why I believe you should always stay ready so you don't have to get ready is number one is, it reduces panic and improves decision making. So by preparing for various outcomes, you can make informed decisions and decisively, that key word right there, decisively choose uh any type of decision or um problem answer instead of panicking or reacting impulsively. Number two is it increases resilience. So preparation helps build mental toughness and resilience, and that makes it easier to recover from any setbacks that you may have, or and keep moving forward when things don't go as planned. And just and calm is very important, if not the most important. I will agree with that. And yeah, just let me know if you're getting value from anything I'm dropping or if you're watching live. And another third reason why is a key reason to stay ready is it enhances confidence. And I believe this is one of my favorites because even with me being a coach and with basketball starting now, my seventh and eighth grade girls, I've been telling them is be confident. Be confident in yourself. When you step up and when you start dribbling or you're about to go for this layup, already vision that you're going to make it. Have that confidence in yourself. We don't say can't around here. We just find a different way, but that's not in our vocabulary. So being prepared for both negative situations and positive opportunities gives you the confidence to act when the time is right. Another key reason to stay ready is it strengthens relationships. And I think this is so important as well because time and time again, you will hear me say that we are meant to do life with other people. Community is so, so important and needed in this life. So being prepared for conversations and responsibilities demonstrates respect and value for others, which can improve trust and relationships. And that's what it's all about, y'all. And the fifth and final reason for staying ready is it allows you to seize opportunities. And I find this to be true. And I can attest and be a testimony of this, statement because opportunities often arise unexpectedly. We never know when they may come our way. So being prepared with the right skills or resources allows you to take full advantage of them when they come your way. And time and time again, I think God's hand is also going to be in that, because when God sees you're doing your due diligence, you're preparing, you're staying ready, you're being obedient, He's going to send blessings and opportunities your way. And man, it's just so fulfilling when He does, and you see His hand in those things. So I want to switch over on how we can prepare for anything. I want to give you guys tips and strategic advice on how you can prepare for anything to reach your goals and dreams and desires that you have. So number one is the mental preparedness. So focus on mental training, such as learning to stay calm under pressure and adapting to situations rather than just accumulating supplies is so important, because sometimes if you're in a role of leadership or you're the boss of a company, sometimes things are going to get thrown your way, and you have to know how to be still emotional intelligent, right? Under pressure. You still, if something isn't going your way or something happens, you have to learn how to stay calm and be able to offer more solutions and problem solving than uh not figuring out problems or adding more on to problems than subtracting. And that goes into my next thing, which to stay prepared is skill development. So investing in learning a new skill is so important, or improving existing ones is so important, because this could be like taking a class or becoming enrolled in a course to learn something new, hiring a coach or a mentor, um, or simply practicing something new that you're passionate about. And another thing is that's very important, and the third one is financial readiness, right? Save money, save your money. You have to have a budget, you have to become financially disciplined. So, saving money and creating a workable budget to build a buffer for any financial emergencies. It's crazy because I was just talking about today at my job with my CFO, our accountant, about how people are not financially disciplined. Like, people live paycheck to paycheck, and that's just so scary. And that's a scary place to be, right? You have to create that financial safety net. You have to create a budget or a financial emergency bank account at least 6 months or more. Because what if you were to lose your job, or God forbid you get injured and can't work for months or years? You need to be prepared. And so having that financial readiness is so important and crucial in this day and age. Because as y'all see, technology is advancing. So robots are taking over people's jobs, y'all. So more and more people are needed less at companies and corporations. So you have to be mindful of building skills, learning new things, having money set aside so you can invest in new things or a company or some type of stock, something. But investing, saving is so important. The next one is physical readiness. So, just as you have to have your mind right, we talked about mental preparedness, skill development, financial readiness. The next one is physical readiness. You know, ensure that your physical health is a priority as well through things like regular exercise, right? Taking a walk every day, or going to the gym, doing group fitness classes or by yourself, or just meditation, even like stretching, moving your body, are all gonna be also important things when it comes to staying ready and being prepared for anything. Because let's face it, if your health is not intact and you neglect your health and it creeps up, in the long run, you're gonna be sorry, and it's gonna show that you didn't take care of your health. And so, by being on top of it, you know, daily, physically, regularly exercising is gonna pay off in the long run and long term. And so, the last one I want to go over with you guys before we wrap this up for and bring it in for a landing is the final tip on how to stay ready and prepared for anything is resource management. And I think, keeping essential supplies like a first aid kit and non perishable food on hand, like, God forbid, if you ever have a storm and the power is out, you need to have, non perishable goods that you can just eat or snack on. As you see what's going on in Jamaica right now, I want to pray for anyone affected in Jamaica by Hurricane Melissa, I believe it's called. Um, you know, a lot of people need resources right now out there that may not be prepared, or they just didn't have the money to have those resources. So I will be personally finding ways on how I can help Jamaica, how I can personally donate or just give or just help them with resources, because you know gradually building up your supplies or your resources, whatever that may be for you, over time, instead of trying to do it all at once, is going to save you time, is going to save you stress, and overall will save you money. As my good friend is saying here in the comments, yes, money talks. So if you don't got money, ain't nobody gonna be listening to you. Cause if you don't got money, you can't really do anything in this world or advance in it. So you have to learn how to save your money, invest your money, grow your money, so that your money can start working for you. And guys, I know these tips can sometimes sound easier said than done, but yes, they are all simple. I will say that they are all simple. But as it's simple, it's also easy not to do something. So keep that in mind, that I know these tips and these advice and strategic uh, tips I give you can sound simple and redundant and mundane at times, but it's the key to success. And success sometimes is boring. It's just rinse and repeat and consistency in that discipline. So it's not always going to look cute, but if it's giving you results, that's what's is going to be key, and that's what's important. So I hope you guys got value from today's episode. I really felt like it was on my heart to just talk about, you know, staying ready, get prepared now so you don't have to wait and you're scrambling later. Because when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So, with that being said, I hope you guys got a lot of value from this week's episode. And next week's episode, I'm super excited. Be on the lookout for it, because I will be dropping new announcements, and stay tuned. And you have to come back next week to see what those are. So, as always, have a great Wednesday and an even better week. Peace, love, and blessings, y'all. And I'll see y'all next week. God bless.